Good evening, gamers, and welcome to the coverage of the Capping Television Pastime Championship. In lieu of LAN, this is the best way we can figure to pass the time.
Holy
Anyway,
crap.
my name is the Lampshade22, and I'll let everyone else introduce themselves. Go on.
Ghost?
Hello, I'm Ghost. What's up? I love Pastime. It's a great game mode. Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Devious? Let's play some fucking sports ball.
Yeah, and I'm Max. I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
That is everyone.
So we got a 4-way cast happening. Heck yeah.
Well,
three-way,
you know,
wait, I
just
can't
like
count.
all great sporting events, you have to be able to throw it to the panel.
I guess we probably should explain, in case for some people who've never touched this game before, what Pastime is and probably rosters.
Yeah.
So
So if someone wants to give a brief intro to Pastime, I'll get the rosters up for us.
Alright, Pastime is literally Quidditch in a nutshell. So, both teams, red, blue, there's a ball, they need to get to, obviously, the other side, vice versa, into their goal. So, blue goes to red goal goes to blue goal, and along the map, I believe it's all anti-grav, I'm not sure if I'm wrong. I think it is.
Anti-grav.
I don't know what it is, gravity. Normal, okay. There's ramp, and there's also power-ups that you can pick up along the way that you speed boosts and jump boosts. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Just get the ball to the other side and score points.
Yeah. So there's two different ways to score. You've got this little circly looking thing, looks like a reactor or something. That's a score point. And there's also like an end zone on the far end of each map. I believe this one's called Bricktown or something, right?
Yes, Brickyard. Yard.
Brickyard, there you go.
Brickyard.
There is another way to score, opening up like a thing up on the top, I believe. Yeah, but you have to pass the ball between each other something like 5 or 6 times to get
We
it
don't know if
working.
it works.
It's very hard to get it working, so I haven't seen it used yet. Having a look at the quick team go through. We've got Ballstars, the American representatives, and Soccer, the Australian representatives.
We're not that.
Yeah, those are the team names. On the American team, I'm assuming that their aliases in game are bang on. We have Proton, Sam with 2 A's, Easy-E-CG, not sure what the CG is. Waves, Laxon, and Tomato Tom. And does someone want to go through the Australian team for me?
I'll look at it. And then on the side of the team soccer, or what's our Australian soccer team called again? I've actually forgot.
The Stockeroos.
Socceroos, that's it. We got Precious, John the Asian, Ram, Scandalous. I believe Shy is what it says on there. Ram, and I think Shaky. That's it, Rosanna Park.
Yeah.
So Shaky, that is. I think it's going to be interesting. 200 ping versus normal ping. Going to be a very interesting game.
I gather the
I'm
Americans have
surprised
played this
they've
before,
got to the
though.
grand final.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I think the Americans definitely have the upper hand.
Look, they could play complete anti-bullshit, sentry guns, everything. I'm actually not sure if you can play NG. You can't?
You
Okay.
cannot.
Well, they can honestly just play defense and just not let them sort if you really want to. I mean, I think they'll be hard to hit because obviously 200 ping, 100 ping is pretty fucking hard because they're going to be teleporting. Maybe.
Can you play heavy?
Wait,
can
so
you
what
play
classes can
any
you
class?
play?
So it was stuck to a 6v6 format.
Could you imagine Sniper on this map? Could you imagine?
I don't really know.
3!
Oh, 3 soldiers. 2
Oh, we go for triple bomb, surely. Over the ramp.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting though. I mean, no off classes besides maybe that whatever triple soldier thing. I guess you want to call it that, but otherwise, I guess it will be an interesting game. We're just gonna wait for them to start. Guess already up whenever that's gonna happen. And I believe is it best of 1 or 3? Just clarifying.
It's a best of 3. So there's 3 different maps that we're playing. So
Okay,
there's this one, Brickyard. There's, oh god, I've lost my other
Oh,
child.
we've already lost
Timbertown and Arena 2.
Sorry,
These are all
I'm just
the meta
clarifying.
maps.
This is a best of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Holy god!
I kind of thought this was the best one.
I thought it was a best of 1, and I.
Look,
What? Oh.
I am excited nonetheless.
Well,
Well,
grand final.
This is the
really
finals.
So
To actually, I might fill a bit of time. I'll go through. I'm not going to go through the rosters, but just a bit of a shout out, I suppose, to the rest of the bracket. So initially, we saw Team Infertile and Ballstars come up against each other. I bet you can guess who won that one. Ballstars in the final. Then we were followed quite closely by Team Rockley versus Gara, Lincoln Park. That's their team name. And Back to the Bones Daycare, that one went ahead. And it looks like we're going live, so I might get off this.
starting.
How do you call a mid on this
Okay,
game
looks
mode?
like we've got the quick fix. First of all, this is going to be fun.
Oh, crap, that thing builds so quickly.
Yeah, and the med can fly with it too, which is
Yeah,
very
alright.
important for this.
Oh, and Shy's already fallen off the first ramp, so we'll wait for that. Anyway, let's have a look. This is the
Actually,
longest mid.
Red team are on the crits, by the way.
Oh.
And they have it
Team's
too.
committing.
I think we're going for the bomb here.
Well,
Looks like
Are they
The
waiting
ball's
for the
about
ball
to spawn.
Yeah, start a tumble ball back.
Here we go.
Flip
Oh,
a coin.
Damn.
whistles blown. Balls
It's
down on
the
the
only
neutral
other-
ground.
all
Scout's
that.
going for the ball. They're
Scout's
passing
got
to
it
each other. They'll
immediately.
go. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Ball's gone loose.
Who has the ball?
The red scout.
Someone's going for it. Oh, he hasn't died
Oh.
yet. He's on
What's
Bishop.
that?
Oh, he's on
I think
Shy.
he's got power up. You have power up?
So the red team has the ball. Ram's actually on them here. He's getting a bit of spam off, but it looks like their meds able to heal that
They
one.
passed
The red
it.
team
Holy-
pumps their soldier.
What a pass.
There you go.
That-
Beautiful
that-
pass.
Fuck
What
even
was that?
happened?
He
So
just
that's
slam
one of the
dunked
main
him.
strategies you can really use in this is because the ball actually tracks the player that you pass it to. If you jump your demo and then pass it at him, it just follows him all the way
He
to
just
the
slam
score
dunked.
point. Yeah.
Scandal's got it early though.
Holy
they're gonna
god,
red team
Demo's
pass
going
it
in.
to round.
They're going for a quick play here. Demo's got the ball.
Sticky jump is not enough.
He doesn't give it to anyone. No, Scout picks it up. They're throwing back up, I guess, at the high ground, but it's just going to slide down.
Oh,
just go back
precious,
into red
no.
territory. No,
They've
Scout's
managed to
trying get-
re-grab the ball. They're
Falls
passing
down.
it between the two of them.
They're just playing
Looks
better.
like they're taking it back. They're probably going for the same thing here because you
Do
actually
they
have to
have the
pass
power
it.
move now?
You have to pass it a few times to actually open up that top score point, which is
What's a
obviously the
few?
easiest one to go to.
What's a few?
I don't know how many it is off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I haven't really played this game mode.
Here we go. Look, well, Blue's got.
But there you go.
Okay,
So
here we go.
The spawn, the cap point, sorry, is
Demo's
open
about to
there.
go.
Demo's
Yes,
about to jump.
Yeah, we gotta see this. Oh, what a
No.
jump!
He's actually lived.
Precious
Their med's
isn't-
getting
he's on it.
pumped.
He's going for a touch.
Oh,
He
Precious
Oh, he gets
misses
knocked.
the. He
How do you
misses
miss
the
It needs
ball.
that?
the ball. The ball's
They have
gone
to get the
neutral
ball.
Red territory. Soldier's
Yeah.
now got the ball. No,
Red team reclaimed the pass. Blue
No, Blue's got
intercepted
it.
and therefore reopened the thing. Precious going for the score again. He passes it back down.
The Mets got the ball now. So they're
Yeah.
just keeping it on their side, so this has just become 10 times harder.
And with a few
bringing it to
players
the
up
Demo.
on the blue side, not in very good positions to block it, it looks like Easy E is going to be able to jump really, really easily.
I think he's going to go for
Yeah,
it,
he's passed it
surely.
to Waves.
Holy,
Ready?
it's an 8 damage sticky.
Waves
Oh,
passes
he missed
it
the
and
ball!
misses.
He missed the
Easy E
ball!
goes straight through.
He misses the ball. That's so unfortunate. And Meds picked up the ball, so I think they have to do it all over again. Is that correct?
Yes, that is true.
So
they do
reset.
still have the score point open up the top there on top of the water tower.
Yeah. I see
Precious
it.
and Scandal are standing back here, just waiting for someone to come
They
through. They're
gotta defend
trying
it.
to block
All right.
that.
Surely direct hits allowed. Just want to ask.
I'm not sure on the whitelist.
It
It
is.
is. Yes.
Someone use it. Here we go. He's going for it.
Izzy's through again.
He gets it. No, he doesn't
And
get it.
Scandal
He gets denied.
intercepts it. Beautiful.
Got denied. No.
Izzy down very low again. He does get the ball, which gives him a little bit of invulnerability.
It's
He
a
manages
neutral
to
territory
pass it a
now.
little bit further.
Soldier's gonna. Oh! It's a wipe for the blue.
It's a
wipes red,
wipe.
actually.
They got to pass a few times because that top score point, actually scores extra points. It's a 3-point spawn.
It is, but if they want, they could just go for the normal score, which I think is 1 or 2 points. I don't know.
I
Might be
believe it's one.
Yeah.
They'll get their resubs though.
Yeah, they have got the resubs, but it looks like they're all there, ready to go. They're passing
gonna be
between each
got
other,
it.
and that's a score, evening it up at 3-all.
Slam dunk.
Good shot by I don't actually know who scored, but
How
that
is
was a really
it
good shot.
3
there.
all?
I don't know.
So you get 3 points for scoring in the water tower. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Because you got to pass it back and forth a few times to even open that, so it's like a bit more of a risk-related play. Precious gets the ball nice and early. They've already passed it a few times off the bat.
It looks like they're just playing. Oh, so it's open now. So now I think
They've got
they're
it
gonna
open.
commit
They've
to
got
it.
their 3 passes. Looks like
So-
Ram's getting the heal, and then he might go for the ball.
his quick fix being popped, so the overhill. Oh,
That's another score. That's
was
a round to
quick.
the blue
Nice
team. They
work.
got their 5 points,
that
so
the
another
first
top
map?
score.
That's
yeah.
the first map.
It's the
Well,
first
yeah.
round. It's the first round,
First
isn't it?
round.
No,
Yeah.
it's map. It's map. isn't
Map.
it?
Oh, it is the
First-
first map.
Oh, well, we're done. That was quick.
There you
No, it's
go.
a best of 3.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
we've got 2 more maps. I believe we're going to Timbertown now.
One of them anyway. And then I think final one's arena of some sort. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Something
I believe that's
arena.
K.
Okay.
I don't really care about looking at logs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't see. I don't see the point. Maybe let's get them.
Do you
Why
want to have
not?
a look? Just have a look.
Let's have a look.
What would the log say? Like,
I will be able to see damage stats.
I just want to see who
Right.
scored the most. Is that even a thing?
We'll be able to see damage stats. Let's have a look.
Well, John the Asian did 386 DPM.
pretty sure
I'm a
Precious
DPS damage.
scored both rounds.
I do
Like
believe
DPM.
Precious was scoring there. I think Precious is their dedicated center forward up there.
Yeah.
Seems-
Off to
seems
you,
the
though,
American.
Dubious. What do you think about all of this on the panel there?
The Americans like to shoot their demo man into the point, but honestly,
I mean,
yo, Scout Chariot too strong. Apparently,
I mean-
just slam dunk it, man.
it's working. I mean, he's double sticking, just going mega high, just slam dunking the ball, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think
I
they're
will.
kind of pigeonholing themselves. Sorry, pencil holing.
Pencil holding.
Because they've got that one trick that they can do, and they don't seem to know what to do if it doesn't work.
I think I want to see a direct hit get used. Someone has to try. Oh, this map's actually, I think, a lot harder. I think to score. I'm not sure. Looks like
So
it.
there's not as much of a wide open area. You
Nah.
actually sort of have to walk it through some chokes to be able to get it to the point.
Do you have to cap a point? Okay, so you can do the demo thing. Do you have to cap the point? There was this point thing in the middle then.
So
I think
the
that's where the
point
ball
in the middle
scores
is where the
goes.
ball spawns. You
Oh,
can
it's
see
spawns,
that
is
once
it?
again we've got the reactor-looking spawn score point. Sorry,
I see.
the
okay.
touchdown zone in the far end, and
Touchdown.
also the water tower again, which also has that 3-point score.
There's a lot more coverage on this map. I tell you that much. It's fucking.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. I don't
There's
know.
definitely ways for the demo man to be able to
Yeah.
jump through from one side to the other, but you sort of have to do it from your side of the. I guess I'll call it the mid.
mid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit more interesting, bit gloomier, you know. Could
It's like
spell the end for the Australian side, but who knows?
I mean, to be honest, we're not that well good in soccer, regardless. So
You take that
Yeah.
back.
I mean, we do
mean-
have a better sport.
true.
I didn't even know we had a soccer team. to
It's
be
called
Yeah.
kangaroo
honest.
boxing, and it's amazing.
So players are just joining us now. We're just gonna wait for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
let's
think it
just
was
waiting
definitely
game.
very interesting to watch. I mean, I know the Americans are playing with fairly high ping, but they nearly took that right off the bat. If it wasn't for a clutch save by Scandal,
Yeah.
intercepting the ball right in the middle of the pass towards the score point there, it would have been game over for Australia,
He
right?
intercepted that, correct?
I mean,
Not
I
like
don't want to keep referring to these guys
Yeah.
as like Australia and America because this is not exactly indicative. But
I mean, Scandal just just double jumped or whatever, just the ball. He didn't like deny him or any shit like that.
he had to use the jump pad as
Okay,
well
he
to
had
even
to
get
use
up that
jump
high.
pad,
Yeah. But the thing
It
is,
was
that, like,
calculated.
in order to score, you don't just like land yourself there. The only place you can do that is that like touchdown zone that we've talked about. You actually have to throw it at the spot. So in between, who was it? Easy E jumping, I believe.
Yeah.
In between Easy E jumping in and throwing it at that spot, Scandal managed to weasel himself in just before it hit the score point and intercept. He's doing some real miracle work, you know? I'm gonna start calling him Mother Teresa. So we're
Is there
seeing,
even any strategy to this map, or like are we just kind of?
it's more or
Not-
less the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
This
just
looks
get the
like more of a
ball
dribble
and
map.
Score.
You think you can go over the bigger?
Yeah, you can.
You can. I think I
Oh,
saw a soldier
yeah.
stand on top of that pre-game, so
Wait,
it's
the
doable.
big like middle thing that
Yeah.
separates.
Yeah. This
Oh.
big roof.
The giant
whatever you call
bridges,
it,
yeah.
The one on the other side does kind of block you off from jumping straight across, but
Most of the
but-
maps seem to follow that same sort of format. Two
Yeah.
really big high points.
Oh,
You
and
got
they
your big
kinda,
slam dunks.
they actually can't run out like the previous one, so they actually stay in spawn and have to.
Once
make a
again,
trek
we got a quick
to their
fix on
side.
the red team and a crits Krieg on the blue team. I don't think
Yeah.
it even matters, to be honest.
Ball
Ball's
spawns
dropped.
nice and early. Tomato Tom there very early as well. Manages to nab that ball, passing it back to his
What
game
a shot
behind.
as well! Holy god!
They're throwing it
Yeah.
all the way behind. They're
Oh,
going for an
Demo's
sticky,
just gone
sticky
in.
jump.
Oh,
He's
the
passed
ball,
it back
he got
so
again.
far.
He's given up on that pass.
That's an interesting
Ram
restart.
going down very low.
They're just playing the high ground. He's just not getting touched. The ball. He's just getting pistol spammed. Really, that's about it. And looks
We
like
did see the quick fix was pop. It looks like they're going to keep passing it around
Yeah,
for a minute
Med's
and
now
just
got the
hang on
ball.
to it until they get the demo man up, and then I assume they're
Precious
probably
is
going to go for the jump.
taking a one-on-one duel. But unfortunately, he does back out there. Ball is I actually don't know.
Oh,
where the hell the
Laxton
ball
gets
is.
caught with the ball though.
Ah,
He sort of jumps away.
Fantastic. They have to grab that ball and pass it back nice and quick. Sam actually gets it, passes it back to his other gamer. It does get intercepted by Precious though.
ooh, nice.
Precious does get crits down, I believe.
So it looks like they're going for it again. Demo's getting ready for his mega jump. So Soldier had Laxton's got the ball, and that was a big quickie bomb jump. Demo bombing in. He does
Shies
miss
on the
ball,
Soldier.
unfortunately.
Easy just surviving.
The
that
ball is
crater.
still in blue territory, so they can pass around and try to get that thing unlocked.
Yeah, so they've
It
actually got that
seems-
score point open at the moment.
And they're going for it again. So Demo getting stickies.
They set up for a
Neat.
triple quickie bomb jump. They play
Yeah.
really defensive, make sure that the enemy can't get the ball, and then just jump for it.
And looks like
But
But
they're
this
3
quick fix
down at the
Uber-
moment. This quick fix Uber is fat. They're
rushing.
right on them. They
Med
got the
goes
spawns. They managed to get the ball though.
and they could just score actually. Just go for a normal score.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
should
they
just go
did
for
for
the
the
cheap
fine,
side.
yeah,
There you go.
That's fine.
So they got that. That's
Easy
1
peasy.
point to them. They're gonna have to go back now and collect the ball. They're gonna get minced if they stay in too long.
There's already. Oh,
They're
They-
using this double scout to their advantage though. They're
That soldier
winning
went
these battles
fast.
so far.
and looks like both scouts are just getting all this. Yeah, passing around each other. So obviously on lock it, and I believe
They've got
They
that
have.
score point open.
Yeah.
They should be able to actually just leak straight through and cap this, I think. Scandal
They're
could
just-
probably pass it from where he is.
are they going to
Looks like they're getting a bit closer going
demo jump.
for this proper pass directly in. Scandal going down rather low with the ball there. He's actually backing off a little. Looks like they're winning the DM fight though. I'm guessing that may have something to do with the ping, but
I think they're just going for a normal shot here. Yeah. Oh no. No, he's trying to go for the 3 points here by the looks of things.
so it doesn't actually throw all that far.
Yeah.
So I don't
Scandal.
know what his intention
Oh,
is.
here we
He
go,
does
yeah,
get
here
the
we go, yeah,
boost.
He gets it. Yeah. 3 points. 4. So they just
That's
need 2
4
more points
points.
to win. I think 6. Is that correct?
Yeah, and with the entirety of the American team down, except for Proton, it's looking pretty good for them. Proton going behind trying to get
he's
that
trying to go for
ball.
And he doesn't get it in time. Precious does get possession of it and gives it to Scandal. So they could.
They only have to get 1 point.
Yeah,
They're right
so they
there
just
at the
got the
point. There you
That's
go.
it. That was fast. I mean, to be fair, Soccer did have control of literally blue sides, like blue side of their map. Literally, they all spawned camping for half of them.
Surely this isn't a double
Sorry.
elimination format.
Yeah.
Will the losers bracket have to win twice in order to override the loss in the previous bracket?
Oh
Because
dear.
that's how it works.
No.
They've
Oh,
lost to
dearie,
the other
dearie
team in the
me.
lower bracket.
So we got more pastime.
So I suppose they have to play again to
Is this
really
not
secure
even
the
the
win.
last
Huh?
game?
I'll.
It is bracket reset, so we do actually have to play again.
Oh, round 2.
Hungry box, let's
So-
go.
Just to explain to everyone else, Soccer got shifted into the losers bracket when they lost to 12 bricks in the second round, the winners semi-final. So they got bumped down to the losers bracket where they beat Rock Lee, MTIN, and then 12 bricks in that order in order to make it back into the grand final. So now they're technically they've been knocked out once, so they have to win again because they've knocked out Ballstars. Does this make sense?
Might be confusing. God.
They're not like proper KO. They're just like
Mm.
they got knocked down, they got back up. You know what I mean?
Got knocked down, then they're gonna get up.
Yeah, it's like that song. But throwing back to the panel there, how did you guys feel about that map?
Soccer
I really
had
liked
control.
yeah.
I said the panel, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. I really liked the way the Americans set up for the triple quickie bomb launch, and the way they passed the ball at the start was really neat. Just back and forth, it's ours. But they lost their soldier on top.
This is a good thing. Missing map. Heck
You might want to
yeah.
download that
Yeah.
one, buddy.
Alright, time to find the map.
Honestly, that Uber, like that quick fix Uber, straight into their spawn, rotate around, forget that you're on their side, and then cap. That was just beautiful.
And I did see they had to use their crits like defensively in order to kill the players around them to hang on to the ball at one point, which was pretty interesting, I thought.
It's interesting that crits and quick fix are the best. In a way, like, because there's no cap points, Uber doesn't really help you. You could Uber and still lose very easily. So,
Well, what does it really get you in this case where you've got a map this wide open? Like an Uber, you got to be close to them to really do anything with it, right? Or catch them out.
and you can't even stop the win condition with an Uber. Because they can
Exactly.
still just throw the ball, yeah. Same mechanics, in a wildly different context.
Yeah.
Neat as.
I do enjoy pastime, I'm not going to lie.
This is chaotic as hell. I really like this. A pastime league?
I don't know how I'd feel about a league.
Yeah, I sort of echo the sentiments of everyone sort of played it twice and then stopped. It's a very fascinating sort of system. But I feel like the meta is... Well, no one knows how deep the meta is, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose because it hasn't been really played to its full extent. At least as far as I'm aware. It's kind of hard to tell how far it would end up going. So this map is Arena 2. This is actually a custom map, I believe. So the other ones were added to the game in the initial point, but some gentleman whose name has slipped my mind actually put this map together.
This map looks really good. Actually, it looks sick.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer. It's a little bit more frenetic. There's no 3-point scores, so there's only the 1 point, so you actually have to fight around that
I actually
in order to win.
I like this surfing mechanic they have on the sides. That's cool. This map, whoever made it, could show.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
It's Jaguar, I believe.
Jaguar. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a really simple map, in all honesty.
Yeah, but it's quite effective. I think it's very good.
I mean... Okay.
So yeah, apparently one of the people on the American team has actually been very deep into pastime from the get-go. So
he has all the strats then.
yeah,
Must be.
absolutely, bro.
I mean, if it's this close, I feel like this is going to be a lot more DM-centric, I'd say. I mean, a lot more fighting, but it's going to be a bit hard hitting stuff on 200 ping.
I don't know, like, sure, it's closer together, but
Yeah.
like, with that being closer together, there's also, like, it's much easier for a dumb man to just jump straight in and
Actually,
throw it
that
into the point.
that is true.
But then the point's a little bit closer to the ground, it's very open, so you're able to defend it. There's that high ground in the middle that I feel is going to be immensely important.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm
It's gonna be
really
good.
looking forward to some meta-as. All
I
I
don't
can
know.
see is this is going to be the midi map.
I can imagine this map. IRL looks like a paintball field. Just saying.
It does a little,
IRL.
actually.
It actually does.
Just need some inflatable shit, like, just dotted around the place.
Need paint marks and shit as well.
So, in this case, now it is winner takes all. Initially, the Australian team, soccer, they had to prove themselves in the ground, which they have done.
Ram is on the tide turn. I don't know if he's committed to it, but if he is, that's going to be interesting.
I can
Oh,
imagine
this-
some really good air strafing with the tide turner on this map, especially with that surfing thing on the right-hand side
I
and the
personally don't know
left-hand
how
side.
to trimp, I believe that's the term, but it is pretty cool when it's executed play. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
winner gets $100. That's easy
TBA.
Steam wallet.
So we're still
Double or nothing.
working out the proper prize pool, but there is money on the line. These guys are playing.
I think we should just contact. Actually, don't worry. I think we should just get some donors. Land medals. Oh yeah, that's right. Because we couldn't do land this year due to some circumstances.
This is the best we can do given the situation with the Rona.
Yeah, oh, he had to go to the toilet, unfortunately, so I just have the event.
So
Well, don't have the map. Better go pug.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
I believe he's under the influence of alcohol, maybe? That's
I don't think it really matters, man.
Okay.
All you're telling me is he's eternally drunk in the mind.
So we're just waiting for these two teams to ready up at this point.
Believe it like
Do we
What a
have any
blessed
predictions
existence.
now that we're into the proper grand finals? Like, I mean, obviously
I'm
we
just-
haven't seen this map yet, but I feel
Yeah.
like soccer has an advantage just on ping,
I
right?
will just for soccer, yeah, it's obviously AU server ping and yeah, they should be just easy hitting shots. If they do lose to the end team, that'll be a big surprise, but yeah, I'll go soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
impressive as hell.
Yeah, it is
So the
pretty
Americans
impressive.
haven't actually lost yet, have they? Except for just then.
They did beat that dip team, is that correct? On the
Yeah.
way here. Interesting.
Yeah. The only team that they hadn't played against was this one, initially. Because Ballstars played Infertile, Back to the Bones, 12 Bricks. So they didn't play MTIN. And they didn't play Ascension, but Ascension and MTIN got knocked out fairly early, so it's kind of excusable for them, you know? So I suppose we just wait it out.
Yeah, just watch the team's DM warm up. That's a good idea.
Apparently someone's had to vanish on soccer just briefly.
Look, there's been a yellow card issued by the judge. One of the players has attacked another player and accidentally injured the entire enemy team. We're going to need to take a 15-minute reset to decide what needs to happen.
I can agree.
It's been a long time since I've thought about Family Guy. It's been a very, very long time.
Hey, remember when Greece won in soccer and then they rioted? You gotta
Sounding-
respect it, you know? Soccer is a time-honored game
It is.
among generations and generations. And if neckbeards want to play it on their own virtual PCs, then I'm all for it.
Oh, absolutely, man. I can't think of anything better to do with my time. Maybe watch it and talk about it for a stream. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, could you actually imagine playing this game mode?
LOL.
Imagine how stressful and frenetic and intense it would be.
It would be actually, like, terrifying. I feel like my heart would be pumping.
Get to jump far.
There are all these, like, surf bits.
It's like it's actually like a surf map.
It is.
Yeah,
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
I love
It's quite
mechanics.
clever, because, like, when you think about it, like,
Oh, am
the
I?
only real way to, like... Yeah, he left for a pizza.
Oh, well,
That's good.
pizza's more important. American pizzas are very good.
I think it was an
Say?
Australian that went for
Is
pizza,
it?
mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was the American. What is the time in America right now, anyway? Fucking
It's 10 hours difference, right? I can't remember
I
if
don't
it's
know.
forward or
So-
backwards.
something ridiculous, probably.
It's
Let me
anyway.
14
check.
to 18.
Oh,
I can't remember, bro.
It's-
I don't know.
Flip AM PM, add 4 hours, and then
it's
it's
like
the previous
4
day.
a.m. It's 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Jeez, well,
Either 4 or 5 a.m. Depends on where they are.
Forgot America is huge. Forgot about that.
So apparently they're just getting a sub in at the minute.
They have
So we'll
subs?
just keep waiting it out. Yeah, there was enough on the roster, I believe.
I didn't look, to be honest. Sorry, Mitch.
So let me just have a quick look in the brackets and stuff here. So they had 8 on their roster, so they'll be able to yank someone in as long as someone's available, I'm sure.
Just murk someone, you know, just pretend half your roster's not
Just
here.
a merc. Can you guys approve my merc?
I mean, I'm surprised most people do that just in leagues. Like, we'll get a merc, and I think some people just forget they have subs on their roster, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Wonder why we have a 10-man roster. Oh shit, we actually have subs. So they got Crud, I think he's subbing? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
so Crud's on their roster, so
Oh, that's easy.
he's gonna come on in here. So the roster for the Australian side, soccer, is now Precious, Ram, John the Asian, Shaky, Scandal, and Crud.
Oh,
Apparently
6
it's 6
a.m.
a.m.
Mm.
Yeah.
God,
I guess
it
it
gets
depends
later
where you
and
live in
later.
America, because
God.
they got 3 time zones.
Yeah, I think. So. No, they've got 4. They've
Yeah.
got 4 times.
East Coast, West Coast, and Texas.
Yeah, I used to live in Virginia. I should really know this shit.
Speaking of which, we are starting.
Ew.
So finally. And it's first to 5 or 6? I do not. I still get
It's
confused.
5.
5, okay.
It says at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, it says playing to 5. Ah.
Oh,
And
we
ball
see the
should
jump
be
start.
spawning.
Oh,
Here we go.
Tomato Tom's
He's
just
deserving.
looping.
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
Oh, let it
Look at his.
Oh my god, these are so good.
Tomato Tom looping around the map, just really
And
taking attention.
possession-
His team actually gets the ball nice and early. John the Asian and Precious going in, trying to get that ball back off them. Tomato Tom's had it passed to him. He's right there.
He doesn't get the score. We actually do have the tie turn. So this is gonna be interesting.
We're seeing Precious and Scandal going
It
forward
just-
with the ball here, ready to frag.
Med dropped for the side of.
Oh, Tom's got the
Red,
ball now.
actually.
He blocked the cap.
That's unlucky.
He's on it.
Tom doesn't have the ball
Passes
yet.
it back.
Action's
Oh!
in.
Their soldiers will
Only
go down.
It's only 3 up on their side. They just got some spawns.
Ball possession. No, Precious now got control of a ball.
Precious is caught out there
He's
now.
just going for it.
Oh,
nice
this
intercept.
Easy E with a fat
Easy.
intercept.
I think Demo Man's somewhere trimping. I don't know what he's up to, but ball now.
Ram's
is in
actually
loose
in.
position.
Waves is on Ram, the red medic. Scandalous passing between him and Precious. They're sort of getting that ball around. They're trying to take back to their side, having lost their demo man.
Med pops quick fix here.
They do pop quick fix. I'm wondering if they may
They're
try to
just
get
going
in
in.
off that. They actually have gotten in pretty
trying-
far off that.
Balls-
Ball's lost though. Tomato Tom and
Red-
Sam are on the ball.
He might score
They're
here,
ready
actually.
to take it for a score,
Yeah, he
and they
scores.
do dead it.
Beasted.
1-0 for the side
It's
of
only
the
1 point
Americans.
though.
Yeah.
That's not a fat 3-pointer.
They did lose most of their team for that. It's a good thing the spawns are pretty quick on this map. Precious ready to receive that ball with open arms the moment it spawns. He has actually gotten it. He's going straight for the goal. Gets intercepted by Tomato Tom.
Oh.
Easy E's in deep. They're looking to pass it between the 3
Nice,
of them.
nice
Easy
there.
gets the ball.
Ooh, he does get taken down.
Surfs
like
him
ball-
going for the marker gardener on
Soldier's
Rob.
actually got it. He's just gonna freeze.
Missing throw.
Oh, he actually misses it.
Sam's down very low. He's got that double jump though.
I think
He needs to go for it. He missed. Oh, that's unlucky. He didn't calculate the curvature of the throw.
Hey, red team's down 2 right now.
Oh,
Down
nice
3 at the
intercept.
moment. If they can take out Easy E and get this ball back, I think it's the time for soccer.
We're going up the side. So I'm not sure if he gets one. Nice intercept by the soldier there on the side of red. And looks like, I think,
We'll see the surfer.
no.
Big D-ball
he's-
strats here.
He's going to pass it to
Tomato
soldier.
Tom's
Oh, he-
in. The ball's
Doesn't get the
down
ball,
on the blue
actually.
team side of the map. Ram's actually managed to get that. He's passed it to his med. Med's unable to heal while he's got the ball in his hands. Passing it back to Ram. Yeah, not very much though. It's like dispenser levels, isn't it? It's like level 1
Yeah.
dispenser-ish.
Oh, Crud,
Crud
is
going
leaving,
back to
and
spectate.
Shy's coming back.
Shy coming back in. Shy's in. Crud will have to leave that server. Don't want any ghosting done, you know what I mean?
Yeah, screen cheating.
Yeah.
We see a direct hit on the side of
You can literally
Soccer,
see their
so that's gonna be
spawn from your
interesting.
spawn.
I
How
literally
can you
don't
screen
think
cheat?
I don't think you could benefit at all from like where are you gonna hide?
Yeah, I know, but principle, right? Principle.
Yeah. If I see a single speck, I'm shutting
You're
the whole thing
done.
down.
That's a forfeit.
To forfeit.
See, this map seems the most frenetic of all of the maps because there's actually a lot going on. Waves down very low. Does end up going down. They've
They might
lost
be able
quite
to
a few of their gamers. They don't have a medic at the moment.
That
Easy
ball!
in deep.
He gets the ball. He might be able to score, and he does.
And he scores it.
It's 2-0.
2-0 to the side of the Ballstars.
And there's only a 1 point cap on this map, isn't there?
Yeah.
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 Actually, I think this is probably the best map.
Yeah,
Sam
Scout-
actually steals that ball right
100%.
out from underneath the noses of the entirety of soccer there. Tomato Tom's in deep, just waiting to have it passed to him. Easy manages to get the ball in the end. Scandalous with that direct hit, doing a lot of work at the moment. Easy's in deep.
There we
Scandal
go.
hit a fatty.
John the Asian getting onto that ball nice and early. Roseanne Park
Ball
also
is,
in. That's
no
shaky.
one's got possession of the ball, and it looks like Soldier.
It's right outside the red spot.
Oh, he does ram it. Ball's gone to no man's land. Shaky. Oh my chaos! But yeah, it looks like the Americans have control of the ball. Soldier trying to go for a score. Unfortunately, doesn't actually have the ball. Now Soldier, he gets it.
Oh my
3-0
gosh.
to the side of the
3-0.
Americans. 2 more, and they actually
They're
win
on
the
their
whole
home
tournament. Is that
turf, yeah.
correct?
Laxon and Tomato Tom cannot be stopped.
Yeah, I think they've really gotten this map's number and they're just using it to the best they know.
He just knocked the. Oh, that's.
Oh my god, dude. Did he just rocket the
Huh?
ball the moment it spawned to land it in the...
And then
What
bounced
the
it back to himself and then just threw it in.
That's
They need one more. They
incredible.
win. Ball spawns. It's like possession towards the side of the Americans here, and gives it to Soldier, who actually doesn't go for the surf play. And looks like they're just gonna chill on their side of spawn, so nothing interesting happening yet so far.
I think they're waiting to make sure they have all
Yeah.
their players. Scandal taking out another one with that direct hit. Mini
Nice shot
critting
by
like
him. And
crazy.
then Ball's just... Demo just charges for it. Nice.
See, Demo Knight actually makes some sense, because if you melee someone with the ball, you steal it as well.
Actually, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And he, unfortunately, does get taken down, and Americans now have full control of the ball, and
Here
looks
we go.
like he's going for the long throw here. Soldier does catch the ball and
Oh.
score,
Oh,
and
that was such a dunk, bro.
that's game.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think, and
game.
tournament.
Damn.
No, it's still best of 3, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's best
It'd be
of
another
three.
best
still
of
best of
Okay, it's
three,
best
yeah.
of 3.
This is the second best of 3.
This is second
So-
best of 3.
We just
Okay, I
played
thought
this
we were
map.
done. Okay, we
We're actually
just
seeing
keep
them show up. Showing up now. They're showing how they managed to get straight through that winner's bracket directed to the grand final.
one more and they win the whole thing.
Yeah.
And what?
See,
that's-
we were saying at the start of this, like,
Yeah.
look, with the size of the map and everything, you'd think with the ping, but I think just knowing exactly what you're doing on the map really puts you
Can
in
we-
a bit of a spot, man.
Can we change our predictions? Let's go to the Americans.
Oh, look, I don't really have a dog in the race.
But yeah, if they get one more, they win the whole tournament. So yeah, and prize money wise, who knows what we're gonna do with that, or even if there is be any, I guess. I mean, they
Yeah.
get a free, they get a good, cool looking badge though, so that's pretty good.
For sure, dude. So what map are we going to now, Mr. Producer?
Timber Town.
We're going back to Timbertown. Here we go. So we saw Soccer take this map pretty convincingly last
Just
time.
spawn camping, literally. That's
Yeah,
I mean, it worked.
yeah.
That's true.
But we did see that the Ballstars had like a pretty good strategy that seemed to be in place. So I don't know which way it could go.
Maybe they're like back in their groove now.
They've had a timeout.
Now that
talk to
they've
the
like
talk to the
won.
coach.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made some
Strats.
halftime adjustments. You know?
They had a little prep talk.
They got the
They're ready to go.
whiteboard out, started drawing using
Yeah.
little magnets or whatever. I don't know.
Just
They
make
got
them hit
the-
middies.
They got their heads together in the huddle. You know, they did the 1, 2, 3 break. You know, and they
Water boy came in, gave them water, Powerade, Gatorade, whatever they have.
yeah.
Easy.
Oh, yeah, it is Mitch. Goodness. No. I
So-
just left their server, so it should be starting in a sec. Well, it isn't with STB and everything. Now I don't have to type to Mitch.
That's clever. Can you imagine having to talk to Mitchell? Yeesh.
Yikes.
Yeesh. Wouldn't like that. Anyway. So,
I didn't actually
I'm
watch
actually
last game.
unclear. Do you get extra points for capping in like the touchdown zone? Do you get 2 points in there?
Great question. I think it's just one.
I think it's 1. I'm not sure though. Because I feel like passing it into that first one, that should be 1 point. Touchdown zone, you know, get it into the end zone, you do your little dance, that'd be 2 points, right?
Yeah, you'd
I
think so.
don't
And then for the big boy. it's
Yeah, I
three.
mean, the big boy is the big boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say this as a big boy myself, picking up what I'm putting down. I buy my shirts in the XL size, you know what I mean?
Only Lowe's carries my size.
God.
So it looks like, I mean, players are joining the server really
Yeah.
fast. So this isn't like a normal
They
6
want
game
this to
where it
be
takes
done.
5 years for people to join. So this is good.
Oh, well, look, it's grand finals. You don't get that far without being punctual, you know?
Mm.
They didn't get to here without a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, you know?
For sure.
Late
Waking up
evening,
early, getting
early
ready.
morning.
Oh, yeah.
2
Put in that
plays,
extra hours.
Jesus. Working overtime for the Americans. God.
Well, you know, the
This is so
minimum
not
wage
worth
over there
it.
ain't so great. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
they
just pick
sort
it
of
up where you can
need
get
the
it, you
money
know?
at the moment. Hey.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
They
I
got
know
that
working-
stimulus check at
Working in
$1,200.
hospital is very painful, I know, in America.
Yeah.
And we're
So
allowed
for
to
any
rely on tips.
Americans watching the stream, just remember, at any point in time, you can get together with all of your friends and unionize.
I mean, well, let's not go into police unions.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into the politics of this shit.
Yeah, I feel like this is not the time or place.
Oh, this is the important one. Are we going to have
Pastime
We are
related.
playing
Are we
football.
going to have
Oh, it's starting,
interviews for this? That's the important question.
We'll think
Oh my
about
God.
it. Coming into the game, though, it's gone live. Both teams in spawn. They're getting that Uber, building it up. What are they running? Quick fix. And so in setup time, they actually managed to build a full Uber very, very easily.
Quick
Oh,
pop,
yeah, it has,
for points,
it has the
pop for
Highlander
points.
set up.
It's
so...
quick fix and Uber? Is that Uber? They're running Uber on the American side.
And it looks like we're seeing
Wow.
the Liberty launcher as well. The rocket launcher does 0 damage or whatever it is. I don't know.
It does less damage, but you get
Yeah.
more rockets, which gives you more ability to just jump around the map forever.
And
Which is pretty
also
hot.
take less
Shaky's just doing it now.
self
And
damage.
does? I'm not sure if he
Oh,
actually
but
killed
this
someone.
early attack.
Yeah, this early attack and with spawns on this map
Yeah.
that actually take time. They've got the
I think
score point open already. They're ready to pass it to
They
Ram.
just
He could
throw
just
it,
jump
yeah.
straight in.
Yeah, they deal with that soldier. That's it. They take
Medic
Technically,
taking
work
out one of the
through.
soldiers.
No, I
Spawn's
think-
coming
I
up
think-
now, though.
they might be just going for Are they going for default? No, it looks like
Scandal getting up to that jump pad with the ball, I believe. I think they're
Yeah.
prioritizing trying to take that jump pad side on the right, passing
they're
it to
trying.
Roseanne. No?
They just
You
need
will be
to-
counted in.
Uber does get popped.
Perfect Uber.
Nice. And I think they just might go for a normal shot here. It looks like it.
Yeah, it does seem like it.
No.
They're sort of taking that
Right.
side,
They still have no ball. Well, I don't know what happened.
kind of squandering their opportunity.
Yeah.
They're on waves, though. Waves
mean, they-
going down. No Uber for you, my friend.
That was a really good refight. They just got caught
Yeah.
by soldiers. Poor.
Fantastic.
I don't know what
Americans
Scandal
are
was
gonna be on the
hesitating
back.
so much for. He definitely could have just gone for an easy 1-point shot. I don't think he had to do anything fancy, in all honesty. But I mean, it is what it is. Not much
Yeah,
you
but
can do.
they've still got that score point open, so they really only have to get a soldier through and just get that ball straight in. That, or they can take that high ground on the right-hand side from the way that they're attacked. That
Looks
gives them a lot of room to maneuver.
Looks like Precious has control of the ball, and the scout here is trying to go and stop them. And Precious.
Sam's on him.
No, he's sneaking past. He cannot. The stickies get down.
Precious is up and over,
And
and he
scores.
passes it in. That's
Nice.
a 3-point.
One more of them, and they secure this map, and it's going to a decider.
Yeah.
And they
So-
already have, they're gonna have control of the ball as well. So this is really
Yeah, they
good.
have great control of the ball off the bat. Ram are literally sticky camping them.
They're
Yeah,
just going
they're
to the same
literally
strat.
just spawn camping.
They're controlling the map now.
Proton's on the ball nice and early, though. He does actually manage to leak behind. He tries to get some damage off. Doesn't really
I
achieve
think-
much.
Looks like, yeah, he's going for the jump here. Scandal, I think. Yeah. Oh.
Scandal
Jesus, the
passing
throw
it to
to
Precious, who manages to get it, but is unable to get back up to that
Nah,
high ground on
Scandal
the right-hand
recovers.
side. Scandal having to block it. Scandal
he
gets the
scores
ball.
it.
He goes over.
Straight in.
And that's
Oh.
in.
Damn,
This
what's
is-
game?
They did the same strat, literally just spawn camping. I mean, Rams sat there just putting stickies down for a solid, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes or a minute or so. And, I mean, it worked out. They managed to get 2-3 points. 2 3-pointers, I should say. But, yeah, very quick, and now we're on to a decider.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. So I assume that the decider will be back on that initial map.
Yeah,
Bricktown?
Brickyard.
Brickyard. I called it
Bricktown.
Bricktown like 3 times.
That sounds like a good Call of Duty map, though. I don't know why.
I swear, I've got Bricktown in my mind. I don't know. Oh, it's
Just
somewhere
thinking
in
about
Oklahoma
bricks.
City. It's a lively
Bricktown.
entertainment district.
Brickyard.
Shout out Bricktown, Oklahoma.
Mitch sounds a bit tired.
Wait,
Jesus.
what?
So, coming into the last one, this is where it all comes down to the line, boys.
Winner takes it
And
all.
this was the most contested map as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the wood one. That's the ping is too much. I think for all
It
the
is-
terrain, it's just
but-
too much.
I feel like the
actually
and
think
spawns are very
the other one's so
campable as
small.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the experience is too much.
This one, I think the Americans honestly could take it. That's not even a meme, because they did really well. Not raw, I don't say really well, but they did really good on this map, considering
Well-
the ping, and they had actually knew what they were sort of doing. I don't know, but
They
I feel like,
did lose it the first time around, though.
yeah,
They
but
got the first point, and then they,
Yeah, they
lost
did.
from there. It was 3 captures.
for this one,
So
though,
this is up in the air.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. We just wait for players to join.
I wouldn't go spicing it
I
up.
wouldn't. If I wanted to play him normal, that's a bit.
That's a bit goofy.
That's interesting. Let's
I'm
just
pretty
not.
sure these teams have they've prepared and practiced for this event relentlessly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I do know for a fact that there's a lot of soccer fans out there, you know.
Mm.
Not necessarily the team, but like the sport, you know?
I mean, probably both teams have coaches. They've, taken the halftime break. Went to
Yeah.
the coach, talked
Got
up
some cut up
strats.
oranges into them.
Got
you know,
some.
they did that thing where you keep them in your mouth and make it look like your teeth are orange and you smile at people.
Yeah,
That's
some
a
parade.
classic.
They got the water boy coming in with towels. They're all sweaty,
That
Yeah.
one's so quirky.
all set. They even got the mental coach. Heck yeah, they're all ready.
Yeah, dude. So, we're seeing them all join the server now. It's do or die for both teams here. This is the decider between first and second place.
Imagine
First
if-
and first place loser.
If we give prize money, right? Let's say the Americans win. What's
What do
gonna
you
be?
mean if?
What's gonna be?
You think we're
the
gonna, like,
current
skimp him?
conversion- No. What's the current conversion rate?
It's
We're
pretty
at
bad.
like
Yeah.
0.6.
Is it
Yeah.
actually? What the fuck?
It's pretty shit at the minute.
Okay. I think hey, let's delay their prize money.
I'm not really.
We'll like
Actually, what the fuck?
give him like $20 and be like, oh, sorry, road conversion.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's 100 AUD.
buying things in America at the minute is like painful. I pretty much just multiply the number by 2 at this point and just go like,
Yeah.
whatever.
So
Yeah, what's
rough.
one thing I'm
Yeah, I got a
surprised is why
10.
America hasn't their borders. That's one thing I'm really surprised about. Due to all this,
Are you
Uh,
surprised?
corona and
It's
stuff.
America.
I'm
I
not
mean-
going to get into the politics of this one either, my friend.
I
I mean,
think
Australia's
we
done
gotta
a good
be.
job. So yeah, tell you that much.
Snazzy has
Have
truly
we?
ascended.
We kind of have actually, because they did congratulate us on it.
Don't you live in... Oh, no, you
In
live up here.
Melbourne?
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I live up here. I know where Snazzy. Actually, don't know where Snazzy lives.
Yeah, come true,
Yeah,
brother.
Melbourne is like so
Melbourne's
fucked at the moment.
We're not going to talk about
Sydney's
Melbourne.
about to go into the bin, I reckon.
And
Oh,
Brisbane's
yeah,
all
you guys are
Gucci.
due.
Where's
So it's been
Hobart?
nice knowing
Sorry.
you guys.
So, Mitchell living on the penal island.
Yeah, I've
What's
seen a couple.
Tasmania?
He's
He's
pretty safe, but...
Yeah, he's He's vibing.
Is Tasmania above Australia?
Yeah. In any case, getting past the coronavirus war tales.
Yeah, but
Let's
you
watch
use every
an
part of the sheep.
exciting.
What the fuck? I just hear. What?
Every orifice.
Every part.
Let's watch an exciting game of pastime.
Pastime.
Let's see this jack ball, sports ball fucking fly, bro. It's called a jack. It's called
The jack.
Yeah.
There's a hat
The
you can get
jack.
that's called the jack
I
or
think
some
one
shit.
of
I can't remember what it's called.
I think one of the players on, was it red or blue? I think we're wearing the hat. I don't know if they
Oh.
still have it. One of them were. I know I saw it on the last map.
The jack what?
I
Oh yeah.
Honestly-
Apparently we didn't put the logo in.
swear that ball you can literally buy in Kmart, and you could literally make it in IRL. You just paint it grey or black, whatever fucking
Make
color
it
it
in
is.
Yeah.
IRL.
Alright,
Yeah.
Next
gonna buy the
time
rocket
I'm
in IRL. Let's
cosplaying
go.
at LAN, I'm not gonna lie, I might cosplay as the jack ball. I've got the right body type. But going directly into this game, both teams building up their respective Ubers. Shy running, quick fix. I cannot quite see what Waves is running. Waves is running crits again. Alright.
Taking it
So
early
both
south each
teams
other.
taking some posture. We actually see Tomato Tom in behind fairly easy. I think he's getting ready to catch that ball the moment it spawns. Both teams sort of posturing towards each other, just taking that high ground and like dueling off face to face.
Oh,
Tomato
it-
Tom
it-
getting in there. He actually knocks that ball over nice and quick. He does get it and has to go back.
He does throw it onto their side.
Sam and
so
Tomato
now
Tom
it's-
going down. Precious right onto Proton, taking him out. That's the double P, you know what I mean? Laxon
ball-
catching the ball. Ram actually doing a lot of damage to him. Precious is in nice and deep on him. The
Oh, but
ball
we
gets
see the
thrown
jump.
at Easy E.
Oh,
It's flying for him.
oh,
Scandal's
going.
back
He's
there,
got
ready
it.
to blow.
He's in there,
And he gets the score.
He gets it. I thought the ball was
However-
still on their side.
Waves did die with 100%
And
of
Precious,
the Uber.
Yeah.
Precious is waiting for the ball now, so it's going to be in possession for the side of Australia. I mean,
Yeah.
it's part of a game. Unlucky.
I mean, look, some people might call it gimmicks, like NA gimmick. Some people might call it cheesing. But I think if you know the map, man, it's legal.
Yeah, I mean, clearly one of them
The
are a
strat,
pastime
bro.
expert. So,
So-
Fresh.
In this case, however, they've actually got a few of the gamers down. Roseanne Park, Shaky, right onto that med, taking him out. Laxon down, nice and
Scout
low.
going
He's
for the
probably going to
flank
get
on the
cleaned
med.
up. Scandalous going in and gets that
Oh,
score, so that's
score.
3-all.
Tied up.
It's more or less do or die. Both teams really only going for
They need
that
to score
3-point
one more-
scoreline.
Yeah, one
want
more
the
3-point
spawn cam.
win, but
They want
otherwise-
the spawn.
Yeah,
can't
one
get
more
it.
big boy score.
The spawns are so bad for the Americans, man.
And I think
They're
Not
still
small
down
capping.
2. Soccer has the high ground. They're ready to go. They've got that thing open already. Scandal just has to go directly for that point. He's going to use that boost pad. Unless they jump a soldier straight up.
their
I'm not
stick is
sure.
on there, so they're kind of delayed here.
Laxon
And
down
Scandal's
nice
just
and
going for it,
low.
and he
Scandal's
scored.
in.
And that's it.
That's game.
That's it.
Close series though, you have to say.
Congratulations to the Socceroos.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Socceroos taking the game. Unlucky to the Ballstars,
We
unfortunately.
An international for once in our life in soccer. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Australia is superior.
Apparently.
We've done it.
I just want to say, between Precious, Scandal, Shy, John the Asian, Ram, and Shaky, we have just broken the 4th place curse.
Oh my god. Congratulations, Australia.
I mean,
We
you have
did it,
to-
guys.
You have to
We-
give. You know, congrats to them, like, good team, because they definitely did. You know, do pretty.
Another thing
oh,
to
yeah.
well,
consider.
have to
Another thing
say.
to consider though is an Australian team did come 4th.
I guess.
Oh,
that's
true. God
Hadn't
damn.
thought about that. Thanks for ruining
So-
my whole day.
Oh fuck, sorry.
But otherwise,
And the
I don't know if there's
Americans still came second.
I don't know if there's anything else
Americans came
to
second.
add besides maybe do we want to say what the final placings are? Perhaps I don't know if that's worth saying.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
suppose we could do that.
Yeah, if we're not going to look at
Good.
logs.
So,
Yeah, fuck
going
that.
down the placings, just to read out each team's name again, I'm not going to go through the what do you call it? The rosters for it.
No,
So we've
don't either.
got soccer coming in first place. We've got Ballstars coming in second. 12 Bricks coming in clean on third place. I believe MTIN coming in directly after that, followed by Even on Rock Lee and Back to the Bones Daycare. I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly. I think those
Yeah.
guys are even fifth.
56?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
just
so that's an
Yeah,
even
fifth and
fifth,
fifth.
and then coming in seventh, we have Infertile and Ascension. And I believe that's even seventh on those guys. That's about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, congratulations to Team Soccer for taking it out, and I mean, commiserations to the American side. They definitely put up a fight.
For
But
sure. I mean,
otherwise-
those guys were straight through the winners bracket.
Yo, we
What?
didn't get to see the surf map a second time.
Yeah, I'm a
that
little
map
bit
was
upset.
really cool.
That was so
Kind of-
stylish.
But
So-
also, that would have mean that like a risk of Australia losing. So
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's up to the league to take it into their own hands, you know?
So I
CappingTV rigged
gather-
this event.
Yeah,
Reading-
it's not really like there's bias.
Reading the chat in this, it sounds like this team with Lax and Easy E, etc. These guys are actually number one in NA and in EU for pastime at the moment. So this is the only area that's run a pastime tournament where they haven't
the
come
fuck?
first place. So big
Jeez.
ups to soccer. Big ups.
That is so
I mean-
funny.
Speaking of which, we might actually have interviews because Precious and Scandal have actually the Mumble and Shaky as well.
Why?
Does anyone have some of the Americans added? Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, we're gonna
my
get some
God.
interviews going.
oh, I can
So
understand.
we've got Laxon in here, I believe.
for the American side,
Hello.
and we have Precious, Scandal, and Shaky for the Australian side. Yeah, I guess first things first. How did both of you guys feel, Australia and American? How do you guys feel?
It's cool that we're just getting more people into pastime.
Yeah, it's a great game mode.
Yeah, it's fun.
And for the side of Team Soccer, how do you guys feel after the first place win for this event?
Yeah, pretty good. We heard from like the other team that like did well. They were like this team that we're versing are like insane. They like got pastime pro strats and like we kind of got rushed by that first map. So yeah, shout out for that.
I mean, definitely. I mean, they did use the triple demo bomb and
Yeah,
just
that was whack. Do you have to use like an
Wait.
Ulpul Caber for that?
no, they
We just triple stick you with the buff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Gotta tell us your strat.
It's the timing on it is pretty incredible, I think, because it looks like you actually have to have it passed at exactly the right time that it keeps magneting to you, and you have to catch it and throw it at exactly the right time to actually get it in there. I don't know, it looks crazy.
I have a general question as well for both sides as well. What's what's everyone's opinion on pastime? Like, how do you guys feel about the actual game mode?
Bit
That's
late
what
for
I'm
that,
into.
isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Hate it.
Is-
Wish it
is
didn't
really?
exist.
It's
I
like
think-
really high pressure. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. You can go.
The default maps are a bit rough to play in any like 6v6
Hmm.
competitive, and they're definitely made for like a 12v12 size. So I think there's a few custom maps being developed for this. Arena's the only one who's fully developed, but we have like
Okay.
a pass mountain and a pass township. So a few maps in development.
We've just had a couple more
Okay.
additions. We have Easy E from the side of Ballstars and Shy, I believe, from the side of Soccer.
Soccer. I mean, we definitely saw on that second. What's the really gloomy, thundery map called again? I can't remember.
Timber
Yard?
Town.
Timbertown Yard, whatever it's called. Anyway, that yeah. The side of I mean, obviously the American side, obviously just getting spawn camp both times playing that map, and that one is also a default map as well. So definitely, I mean, quite rough, and I think definitely shows why the two default maps definitely are LV12 maps and not 6v6. I'm not sure 9v9 might be viable. Who knows?
Those 15-second respawn times are kind of rough.
Yeah, they're pretty
Okay.
long, especially like on a map like that. But like going into it, obviously you guys had any strats,
Hmm.
had some strats, sorry, Did soccer? Had you guys like talked about it, or was it just like we'll play it by ear and see how we go over the course of it? Or
Oh, we learned the triple points was just overpowered.
yeah,
No, like
Is
it
that
actually
from us
is
or
like
from the
it's
other
like a
people you played?
critical, just from like experience, I'd say. Yeah. But yeah, it's just actually like so broken. Like we didn't know about. We didn't use it in our first match, and we had like 2 first matches go like 7 minutes, and then we discovered it, and then our rounds are like 1 minute each.
Yeah, it's kind of insanely broken actually.
That second map as well was I can't actually remember him, but that was pretty interesting actually because we thought that the Australian side would have the advantage just because of ping and just general easy to hit shots.
this
really,
was the custom map arena.
yeah, the custom map arena, and obviously happened. I mean, what happened to just like what exactly happened on your guys' side for Team Soccer on that map? Because I think you guys lost it, unfortunately.
Um,
I had to go get my pizza, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. The American soldiers could still rocket jump pretty well for their ping.
With 200 ping or 300, whatever that was.
Yeah, like they kept intercepting it when we tried to score.
Yeah.
You could never get the ball when it came out of the thing because you'd like shoot rocketed into you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we knew we'd like have a pretty good advantage in that map because there's like a lot of things you can learn, and we played that like every week for like at least 2 years now. So
Jesus, holy god! I mean,
just like a plug we play.
the surfing on that map is pretty cool. Actually, I like that feature. It's something we definitely point out.
And that was like the basic stuff too, because that was 200 ping, so you can't really do like the advanced, self bombs where you like, throw the ball in the ramps and then jump into it. It's just too hard a thing.
Yeah, I did notice one of them, the ball spawned, and I think it was Tomato Tom. He like rocketed it to himself at the fucking cap point, I guess you'd call it, and then like threw it straight in. Just fucking blew my mind, man. But I mean, I don't have any other questions. Does anyone else have any for these guys?
I'm empty. Does Dubious have any?
Dubious is chat.
Oh.
It was like unironically pretty fun. Like I have never played or knew anything about this game until tonight. So I don't know. I think it's pretty beast. Not gonna lie.
That was the same for me. I guess literally going into it because I just spent the whole day watching Dota 2 and internet. Hey, there's actually a pastime tournament thing on tonight. But otherwise,
man, I played my first game of pastime, already the world champion, man. It's easy.
I have a question for Mitch. When are medals coming out?
Yes,
we
the medals.
We literally can't tell you with any certainty when they're going to come through.
When does Valve want to put it in? I don't know.
Yeah. Look, we're still waiting on like previous tournaments medals. Like we literally couldn't tell you, even if we fucking knew when they come through. Yeah.
Chuck him an email, say him to add medals in, please. Thank you. Why that works?
Yeah, Mitch is on it. Don't worry. I'll chase him up.
Well, in any case, I feel like it's probably wrap up time. Does anyone want to do shout out? I think we'll just go down the list. Easy. You got anyone you want to scream out? You got 5 seconds. Go.
Quick shout out to 4v4 competitive pastime and Jaguar Fiend for making it.
Hell yeah, dude. Liz, do you wanna shout anything out?
I'll shout out DCAP, and that's all I care about. So,
Ghost baby, what do you got for me?
Shout out to both teams playing, and shout out to all teams that made it for the Oz Fortress playoffs. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Hell yeah, brother. Laxon, baby. I don't think I've even heard from you. Oh, no, we did earlier. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you got anything to shout out, brother?
Shout out to 12 Bricks.
Wow. All right. Mitchell, do you want me to say anything for you, or are you audible on stream? Playoffs is next week. Just mentioned stuff like that. Brilliant shout out. Going down the list.
Mitch
Precious
dirty.
baby, you got anything?
Shout out White Noise.
Fuck yeah. Scandal, what do you got?
Shout out to Payne, who let us know he had something on this evening and couldn't make it. And Bowen, and what's our name?
Hell yeah. Shaky. What's shaking?
Shout out to Fighting Dreamers and Pipes on Point. Highlander represent.
Woo! All right, Shy, don't be shy. What you got?
Shoutouts to David, Oscar, and Josh. Love you guys.
Fucking hell yeah. I'm going to do a quick shout out to Warrnambool and Cotton On. Hell yeah. And that's going to do it, I believe. Just briefly, CappingTV will continue with coverage of the OzFortress playoff. Tune in next time, gamers. Thanks for watching. This has been the Pastime Championship. The winners were Soccer with Ballstars coming in a fat second place. Also first place loser. Depends how you look at it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, hey?
Bye, guys.